Is everyone, can people say, is the signal clear? Can we have a thumbs up? The signal's clear. Hello? Oh, sorry. Hello? Hello? Is everyone receiving loud and clear? Over. Fuck's sake. Someone send me a message. Is it not clear then? All right, well, I'm going to... How do, Chunky? Yeah, I'm good. How are you? Hi. Yeah, is it clear? Can you hear me? Is everything... Is there like a delay? Is it like... I'm not sure how many bars I got. Hello? Morning, Mark. Yeah. It's Mother's Day. Loud and clear in Sweden, lads. Nice one. Thank you for fucking Sweden. You have a gets. You just fucking let me carry on, didn't you? Right, today is the 1 hour Sunday newspaper review. The front page of the Observer. Biden butcher. No, Biden. Sorry, let's start again. Biden, butcher Putin, cannot be allowed to stay in power. That's the front page of the Observer today. Front page of the Sunday Times. You know, there's something in here about ex-Tory MP. Is it Charlie Elphick? Anyway, look, whenever I sit down, it creases and it makes me look like, but I've lost a bit of weight, even though I've been eating a lot of cakes. I don't actually, I just eat one piece, but I've been making a lot of cakes. Right, front page of the Tory Times of London. Putin has to go, declares Biden. Number 10 plans another tax rebate. Really? Really? Because it's the highest fucking tax take in 70 years. But the propaganda machine, fucking propping up Fucko the Clown. Did you see him this week? What an absolute fucking shambles. He should be on every page. He was like walking around like John Travolta in... what's that film? Pulp Fiction. And the fucking Clue. Even the people on their own didn't want to talk to him. Front page of the Daily Poo. It's unfucking believable. William, I may not rule in the Commonwealth. Look at these two pictures. Look at that. How fucking hell do they think they are? Look at them. Dressed up to the fucking nines. And look at that. Chippy, 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 chippy. See them going through the fence. Look. Chippy, 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 chippy. Fuck's sake, mate. State of the fucking royals. Right, we're on the Daily Mail. I've got my glasses over there in case I need to read anything. I'll try not to read too much. Just the headlines. Prince has given us the first glimpse of what kind of king he will be. William, I may not rule the comment. Extraordinary statement after Caribbean tour was pillared as tone deaf. Do you see Khaki Kate? It wasn't just tone deaf. All these shit rag fucking Tory newspapers, they were like Kate and fucking underneath the thing, Caribbean Queen. They were fucking, there was protests. Jan Moore said it first in Friday's Daily Mail. You were fucking glorifying in them all week. William's historic statement in full. Let's see what he says. Prince William. Not anything, I've got anything to do with baldy heads, but it's a fucking... he's a fucking lanky streak of piss, isn't he? Foreign tours are an opportunity to reflect when you learn so much. What is on the minds of prime ministers? The hopes and ambitions of school children. Really? The day-to-day challenge faced by fam. I know this tour has brought into sharper focus questions about the past and the future. In Belize, in Jamaica, and the Bahamas, and the future is for the people to decide upon. Catherine and I are committed to service. You got fucking Balmoral, Buckingham Palace, Windsor fucking Castle. What else they got? St James's Palace, Kensington Palace. They got fucking committed to service. We need to keep our castles. They do fuck all. They go around like they get, that's like a free holiday. A free holiday. It is why tours such as this reaffirm our desire to serve the people of the Commonwealth. Serve them. Serve them. You've been fucking ripping them for fucking centuries, mate. What matters to us, the potential the Commonwealth family has to create a better future for the people and support as best we can. Fuck's sake. Remember, British, did you put your clock back? What time is it, really? My ringside seat on the Caribbean tour that rocked the Commonwealth. It's, look, they're having a fucking giggle, mate. William has just given us the, look, another fucking giggle, look. Oh. The fucking England got whacked in the cricket, didn't they? The England cricketers are doing about as well as the royal family and about as well as the fucking Tory government. So what has Kate put in her mouth? It's a bit fucking... What's Kate put in her mouth? Remember Frankie Boyle in the fucking thing when he said the Queen who got like fucking Gollum's skin, and he said something about Kate's things. What has Kate put in her mouth? What has she put in her mouth? What has she put in her mouth? Look. What's she... on Abaco Island, devastated, Kate tried conch pistol. Fuck's sake. There's so much innuendo there, isn't there? Angry Pretty orders probe into Mayor's shambolic acting of... yeah, fucking Labour Mayor of London. Colourblind Bridgerton has freed me from being typecast, says its newest star, Simone Bridgerton. It's like... The second series isn't going to be as good as the first because they got rid of the fella. Zahawi will never close schools again. He was on like fucking Sophie Ridge this morning, and I saw a little video of him, and she said, "Yeah, but like you've been smashing, you cut everything." He said, "Yeah, because that was the bankers crash, wasn't it? The global financial crash. We had to cut the schools." And never fucking glue stick, mate. This is a guy who was like fucking claiming to heat his horse's stables. You know, it's all going to kick off. BBC in real fear that Strictly will clash with the World Cup. Yeah, that's important, isn't it? Oh, war in Ukraine, day 31. Mail on Sunday's mission. Who buys this shit? Who reads this shit? Have you seen that? That's my oh fucking hell, I left the iPad in the boot. I could go and get it. No, just leave it. Forget about it. Biden blunders into regime change. It's like, yeah, fucking Biden. White House in chaos after he appears to call for Putin to be disposed. 1,000 flights. It's fucking hell. Seriously, so they're attacking fucking Uncle Joe. YouTube removes prank videos over Kremlin link. What's that then? YouTube has removed video clips of cabinet ministers being fooled by Russian pranksters after the British security services obtained evidence that they made hoax calls to British ministers who just went along. What did they actually tell them? Can you even imagine? Just imagine how fucking stupid they are. Boris Johnson's government, lying, cheating, corrupt, incompetent. British Starstreak missiles ready to down Russian jets. Yeah, don't do that. I don't think like superpowers can go toe to toe, can they? They can't. It's just going to be a fucking... The world will end. I was reading one thing this week. What was it? It was something like... We've got a cost of living crisis. We've got a fucking Brexit crisis. Did you see the Brexit thing? It smashed us. Never mind about COVID. Never mind about war in Ukraine. Never mind about the cost of living crisis. The biggest thing to hit this country's economy is fucking Brexit. And it's like no one wants to say it. Lord of the Rings star Orlando Bloom howls generous male reader. Orlando Bloom. Emma pleads for UK visa scheme to be ramped up. They don't give a fuck. Like this newspaper, this fucking rag, which like hundreds and hundreds of front pages, like people drowning in the sea and like having a go at like swarm of like refugee people fleeing war. Now suddenly it's all like, oh. A BCE in your 50s gives you health of a 75-year-old. Like, I'm in my 50s and I need to get my health. I need to start running. You need to have cardiovascular things going. You need to push your heart so it feels it. I need to get back in the park runs. But I'm always saying it. I'm one of those people that always like an addict. Oh, I'll stop tomorrow. Oh, I'm going to start doing this tomorrow. Foo Fighter star who dies of drug overdose in £2,000 a suite. Did he die of a drug overdose? Police were last night investigating a suspected drug overdose death of the drummer of the Foo Fighters. Taylor Hawkins, was 50, was due to perform at a concert with the band in Bogota on Friday night, but cut the big Bogota. Fucking Bogota. Look at that. That's Pablo Jesus. That's Pablo Escobar as the Sacred Heart of fucking Jesus. He was in Bogota. It was probably too fucking pure, mate. The poor guy is dead. You know, that's what addiction does to you. That's what drugs does to you. Just for today, I ain't using drugs. I ain't using alcohol, but only for today. That's all we got. Today is the best day of your life because it's the only one you got. I was in I do some Zoom meetings, NA Zoom meetings, and I was in one in America, and it was like, because the addict, like, you see that thing when they say, oh, I'm going to do it tomorrow, I'm going to sort myself out tomorrow, you know, and you like addicts love. Sorry about that. And I did explain before that I'm in a situation where I haven't got any Wi-Fi, so I'm relying on my shit fucking phone's internet service. Do you know you can't use your fucking phone? Only on Wi-Fi. Who else has that? Wherever you go. I'm in fucking London. I'm in central London. And we ain't got Wi-Fi. Our phones don't work. Free or like fucking O2, whatever you got, they're shit. They think like you're going to go on the Wi-Fi. You're paying for your fucking phone. You're paying for, someone's paying for you, or you're paying for Wi-Fi, or someone, what was I saying? Oh yeah, self-pity. Self-pity would make a bag of onions cry. Anyway, let's go on. Let's pray, Holy Heart of fucking, Sacred Heart of fucking. Do you know El Camarón de Isla? When I used to go in Spain, there was all big pictures of El Camarón and the Sacred Heart. It's so fucking cool, this t-shirt. I feel like a lad. A lad. Like Michael Gove, God bless his soul, is praying. Gove says a cabinet prayer for Rishi's budget. Oh. Please, will you save Boris? Will you save Big Dog? He's invited every. I don't know how many Tory MPs, but there are a lot. They got like fucking majority at the moment. It's over 300 and something. Boris Johnson has invited every single Tory MP out to dinner. Can you even imagine? What kind of place holds like 360? Is it 360? Kind of place? It's like a fucking banquet, isn't it? There'll be like fucking swans in there. You know, there'll be those. It'll be lobsters and steaks, big fucking lobsters, steaks with special forks to eat the lobster, special serrated sharp knives to cut the steaks. They'll be out because they're licking it. They're absolutely licking it. This guy here, Rishi, he's a multi-millionaire. He's got more fucking money. And it turns out his wife's company is actually in Russia working with... They're saying these fucking money is like He's like making bullets, making fucking bombs, making fucking drones, making fucking Exocet missiles. Is it Exocet missile? I remember Exocet. I don't know what missiles they got now. But it's like these people are licking it. Boris Johnson doesn't give a flying fuck only about himself. He in his grace and favour, partygate. He's out having a he's crying. He said, "Oh, I really care about Ukraine." You got a fucking cost of living crisis. You got the fucking war in Ukraine. You got Brexit. You got fucking, and all do you know what they talk about? Wokery. Fucking wokery, mate. It's all wokery's fault. And they can't even explain what wokery is. Someone did explain it the other day about cancel culture. Putin was like, what's the difference between cancel culture and wokery? Boris Johnson's wokery. Because they know that's like saying, yeah, the fucking lefty commies. Spiritual bid to calm ministers as recriminations fly over the unpopular spring statement. Because they never fuck about the poor. Turns out the banks are getting like billions in tax cuts. Highest tax take in years, and it's like they're going, we're going to cut taxes. They gave like, someone said, what did he give? He cut £5 off the cost of petrol that went up by like fucking £30 in the last week. It's fucking joke, mate. And they're praying for their own fucking arses. That's what they're praying for. Boris Johnson's out. He'd be in fucking Checkers, or he'd be licking it in a fucking grace and favour. Do you know what I mean? With the fucking, because they had him and his partner, what's her name, Carrie. They were like friends of Russia. They got billionaires fucking supporting. This week, Putin and the Kremlin come out and said, yeah, Boris, he's the number one. He's fucking right, he is. He was out. He wasn't with Evgeny Lebedev. He went down to a fucking castle to go see Lebedev's dad, Alexander Lebedev. He's the KGB. Could you imagine a Labour fucking party, like a Labour leader, going to a castle in Italy? Was it Umbria? Going to a fucking castle to meet a KGB. And Boris was there. He lost his security fucking detail. You can't make that shit up. And they're all like, yeah, well, you can't be a Russophobe. Oh. Hands up, who cares? Do you care? For everyone who cares about the future of the monarchy, these are dangerous times. Queen's not well, or she's old. She's got her platinum jubilee this year. Be out partying, there'll be street parties and that. This fucking man, this crazy fucking fucked up world. You know, there's just blocks of flats around here. Can you imagine like a bomb, like a missile coming over and just exploding? There's people in the things. There's some really fucking incredible. There's a picture I saw the other day of just like bodies, and it was downstairs outside a block of flats where it had been bombed, and they were like, you could see their little fucking thing with, they were burning things in a little grill, and there was just bodies lying around it. You know, what kind of fucking human being? Where's the love? Do you know what I mean? It's fucking so bad. Increasingly frail queen. Brick bats hurled at William. Yeah, who's that guy yesterday? Mayers. Did he get 4 for 9 in like 12? No, 5 for fucking 9. Old England fucking to pieces, mate. Sarah Vine. Got great fucking... These are the people that write in the newspapers. Sarah Vine, Michael Gove's ex-wife. Young woman being scarred by botched DIY, Megan Freckles. Yeah, look, it's all fucking Megan. Oh my God, you just couldn't make it up. Look, this is what you have to put up with. People, who buys this shit? 1 million people buy the paper every day. Daily Mail, Sunday Mail. Philip, the philosopher, Prince Philip. Just new Omnicom rave has peaked. You never said anything about it. There's 1 million new cases last week. It'll be all right. An orchard in spring bursting with blossom is the British Garden of Eden. So why can't we stop chopping them down? Don't chop down the fucking trees. Monstrous. Now pupils are told March of the Woke. Fucking saying that the Loch Ness monster's not real. What kind of fucking wokery is that? Now pupils are told Nessie Ingrain's bias against the Scots. Nationalist cause must be in trouble to resort to this. It's fucking unreal, mate. March of the Woke Warriors. Isn't it incredible the way that they try to sort of like manipulate the mentality of the nation? Oh, Dan! Like fucking Dan! This is Dan Hodges. And it says here, yes, Rishi is a fiscal magician. Are you fucking... That fellow was having a look at me there. He's thinking, what's he doing? What's he doing in his car? But he's soundproofed. It's the fucking... It's the #1 acoustic thing. I've been doing this for a long time. I've been in my car since fucking like 12, 14 years. Can't even remember now. And don't you see lots of people in the car like doing videos? Are they copying me? Is it plagiarism? No. It's a fucking good spot. That's what it is. People are cottoning onto it. Look, yes, Rishi is a fiscal magician. Shame it's more Tommy Cooper than Houdini. People are writing a lot of things. Oh, fucking hell. I'm just having a look. Is Mark parked in the fake taxi location? What does that mean? What's the fake taxi location? Where is that? Is a fake taxi? This is real. It's real. It's not fake. Keir Starmer urged to nominate Fried Nazanin for the seat of Lords. Where's Daddy's pig? That'll like fucking rile the right wingers. They're telling her to go back. It cost us 400 fucking million to get her out. No. We had to pay a debt which took 6 fucking years. Grisly reality of life inside Damien Hirst's money-spinning arts factory. Dressed in full PPE, his workers dissected animals with giant industrial saws. Then, despite 1.3 million of furlough cash, they were told their jobs were axed. Welcome to, like, Damien Hirst. I want to make some different art. I want to do some sculpture. I want to do some graffiti. I just like to make some, like, it'd be nice. Extinction Rebellion, they're doing their thing in a couple of weeks. I was thinking about doing something for that. Not rolling or crawling or something. Maybe. I need to get out and do it. Way to go. And Boris Johnson was out this week and he said that fucking guy at P&O, he was up in the fucking, you know, they come and smash down your door if you ain't paid your fucking, or you claimed a bit more on the fucking, on the social. And it's like, what the fuck? He was sitting in Parliament saying, yeah, I broke the law, fuck it. The Tories made the fucking law, didn't they? So I could break it. And Boris Johnson's going, oh, he should go. He's like, what, mate? You're the fucking, you should go. You broke the fucking law. Don't start telling people who broke the law they should go when you fucking missed the partygate. And the Daily Mail's going, yeah, look, the world's in crisis. We've got cost of living crisis. We've got Brexit. We've got war in Ukraine. I think people should just let the partygate go. It was in fucking lockdown, mate. It was a global pandemic. And they didn't give a fuck. They told everyone, don't go out. They was like arresting people for sitting on a fucking park bench. And they was like guzzling bottles of champagne. They sent someone out with a fucking suitcase up to the co-op on Strand. Lockdown will be viewed by history as a monumental mistake. What? Lockdown? Yeah, fucking saving lives. There's only 150,000 there. We could have got rid of it. Look at the state of that fella. Oh, the state of this newspaper. You want to see the sport? Root on the brink. Captaincy hanging, but humiliation. It's like the Royals have been humiliated. England cricket team's been humiliated. Boris Johnson's been humiliated. We really do not want tyrants or oligarchs to own our football clubs. Yeah. Anyway, let's just have a look. Root facing the bitter end. Who'd they make England captain then? Who would be the England captain? The You magazine. I don't even know whether I can fucking... The real reason I had to leave Strictly. It was like, there was a point last night, I put on, like, we ended up just for a second on ITV, and there was a programme on there called Starstruck. It is really fucking weak. It's one of the poorest things. It's so fabricated. It's like a fucking fabrication. It's delusional. The culture that people suck up. Isn't it sad? You look at it and you just think, how the fuck did they get away with it? Right, what's going on in the chat? Why can't we have rich people like oligarchs? Well, I missed that comment. Like the 87, 73 crash, 91 recession, the Great Recession. Yeah, the Great Depression. I mean, the Tories are fucking... And actually, is this I Hate Everything Sunday? No, we're going to get on to the food. We like food. We like food. We get on to the food. I can find something. If you want me to find something cheery, I will find something cheery. I'm not here for the misery. I'm not here. Look, big fucking, look at that. Louis Vuitton. Do you know what I mean? Fucking hell. Humbled William. We won't talk down to you. Is that we won't talk down to you? He's like driving in a fucking Range Rover. Full fucking kit, mate. We won't talk down to you. They're reaching out. Chippy, 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 chippy. They're reaching out through a fucking fence. Holding back children. I won't talk down to you. Who's fucking... It's really sad, the reality. People saying, oh, is this fucking ever go? The reality is, look, that is the reality. That's the reality. And they say, like, who the Commonwealth chooses to lead its family isn't what's on my mind. Yeah, but you've gone there, mate. You're out there, you're shaking hands with tiny children, putting their little arms and hands through a fence. You know, you... Labour wines and dines donors to fill empty coffers. After 2 years, everyone's favourite minister, Rishi Sunak, lost his lustre last week when his spring statement fell flat. With voters fearing the soaring cost of living more than they did COVID, the Chancellor is boxed in. He's not fucking boxed in. He's not boxed in. If you think giving like fucking billions to banks, if you think letting energy companies, they said, we have got so much money this year, we don't know what to do with it. He's not fucking boxed in. He's not boxed in. If you took I don't even know how many billionaires are in this country. I think it's like 100 or 1,000. I'm not sure. Fact check that. So I saw it last week. If you was to tax every billionaire, because like, how much is a billion? A billion is 1,000 million. You couldn't even, like, if you had a million, if you had 1,000 billion, some of them have got billions and billions. If you was to, like, say, like, come on, you don't need all that. Do you know what I mean? How many yachts do you need? If you was to tax them, they say, oh, come on. Come on. Come on. The richest people, they're paying the most. They're not. If you go to any borough, if you go to the borough that I live in, the London borough of Bromley, right, where the cheapest, like, the council tax, Band A, is only property worth under 40,000. There isn't a property under 40,000. Then it goes up all the bands. The biggest band, what is it, over 240,000? So you're saying every property in Bromley, I swear to God, 99% of the properties in Bromley are worth over 240,000. And that's the highest tax band. And people are paying, like, I think it's like 300 and something, 350, 370 pound a month, £3.5 grand a year in council tax. That's just one thing. That's to go with the gas, the electricity, the water, the TV license, the fucking internet. If you was to take that one tax, not even national insurance, not even fucking income tax, not just that one tax. Think about it. Someone with a 1-bedroom flat is paying the same council tax as someone with a fucking 14-bedroom mansion, a fucking swimming pool, and a few acres of land. You tell me. How's that fair? With a one bed, you're paying the same council tax. Is that right? It's a fucking regressive tax. Because the poorest people are paying the same as the richest people. But they're not, are they? They're saying they're paying the same thing, but as a percentage of their fucking income, it's different, isn't it? If you're on, like, I don't know, say you're on, like, I don't know, 30,000 a year, 10% of your income goes on council tax. Imagine that, 10% of your entire income on one fucking tax. And if you're on multi, because there's loads of fucking wide boys, they're all cockney fucking, they all go up London and they're on the fucking stock exchange, mate, living out in Bromley. You know, Bromley voted against Brexit, completely Tory borough. They voted against Brexit because they didn't want to go fucking Frankfurt. But they knew it's a fucking idiot. It's a fucking idiot. It's the biggest mistake in this fucking country's history. And they knew. So you're saying, right, someone on living in a 1-bedroom flat, paying 240,000, whatever it cost them to buy, and they're paying 10% of their wages on council tax, and someone with a fucking 14-bedroom mansion, swimming pool and acres of land, who could be earning, do you know what I mean, millions a year, is paying £3,000. It's 0.1%. Who's fucking just on there saying it's just like fucking? It's a joke, mate. You should be fucking laughing. You should be laughing. They're laughing at you, so it ain't funny. And look, refugees left stranded by paperwork. A lot of adverts in this paper. It's like, what's that, 25%? Outfoxed, outfought, and now the Russian invaders are outnumbered. Yeah, but the thing is, I was reading somewhere the other day. Why do you always say that? I was reading somewhere the other day. Where's the fucking source, mate? But this is like a straight out the Russian playbook. So basically they send in miserable fucking troops, young people, just to be obliterated, just to be fucking... There was a guy, I saw a guy, he lost a leg, and they were going around the hospital giving out medals. And a fucking Russian general, he pins, like, guy's lying there, fucking one leg, and he pins a medal on him, poor fella. And he says to him, I hope to see you get on your feet later. It's translated. See, that ain't fucking funny. That is not funny. It really is not funny. Poor guy. Well, the playbook is send in fucking ground troops, let them get fucking massacred, and just send long-range missiles and just keep blowing up everything. They're devastated. That Mariupol, I saw a picture of it at night before the war. It's fucking beautiful. Their lights, it was so fucking spectacular. Nothing left. That's what they did in Syria. So like, they just, anyone who stays behind, you're getting bombed. We will obliterate you. Oh look, the protection racket. This is the story I was telling you. So let's read this, right? Because I saw a little bit on it. So the Sunday Times reported a woman's claim that she had been raped by Tory MP Charlie Elphick. He sued for libel 4 years on, and he was jailed for sex offences. His case was dropped. Now the scandal and how allies propped him up can be told in full. And his wife, who's now, I think she's the Tory, is she the Tory chair, or what's her job? She took over as being like the MP. She accused the woman of lying, and she was even saying last week. It's really bad. Reach your higher potential. How will BBC Sunday Sofa Queen? I'm looking for something funny. That is fucking, look at that. Look, there's Rishi, there's his little red kite, and he said, you can fuel, like, fool. You can fuel some of the people some of the time. That's was that a George W. Bush quote? Was it like 50% of the people are fucking, something like, I don't know, I can't remember the quote. Look it up. He said, they're the people that we're interested in. Because it's so ingrained, because people buy like the Daily Telegraph, the Daily Mail, they had subscription. So it's an investment. So they invest in that, and they think that that's the truth. And they believe it because they like investing in it. And they know that. And then what they do is it's pamphleteering, isn't it? Same as like the Metro and the fucking free newspaper. It's political pamphleteering. It should be like charged in like fucking election time. That should be coming to the cost, isn't it? You've got papers that got like a million fucking, like the Daily Mail, 1 million subscribers. Clutching at the last flickers of goodwill, Kate and William must know the show is over. The show's over, mate. Louis Vuitton, Asa Gucci, Chanel. Oh, sport. Watch out, Wayne. There's Harry Kane. I don't even know how old he is. What is he, 27? Is he the top goal scorer yet? I think he's one behind Bobby Charlton or Gary Lineker. I think he might have overtaken him. I'm not sure. Do you see Gareth Bale's free kick the other day? It's fucking... And he had to write because he's getting like shredded to pieces by in Spain, by Madrid, saying he only cares about... What was it? He only cares about Wales and something else. I can't remember what else it was. He doesn't really care about Madrid. Who's the manager of Real Madrid? Is it still Zizou? Is it still Zinedine Zidane? Because Zinedine Zidane never liked Gareth Bale. Can you imagine that all the Madrid fans are having a go at Gareth Bale? 4 fucking Champions Leagues. I think he scored in 3 of them, didn't he? Scored fucking unbelievable. Imagine like having a player like that and hating him. And he came out and said, you know, where it's the media. You know, where does hate come from? It comes from the media. It comes from the top. Where does hate come from? It comes from like people like the government. You know, the government, the media. It's like fucking all one, isn't it? Because like all those people that write in the papers, they're like, it's like fucking Boris Johnson's the journalist. You know what I mean? Michael goes, they're all Tories, do you know what I mean? And all those like Tory rags, they're all connected to the Conservative Party. This is my warm jacket, like I normally got like, but it is quite cold out today. But I feel like I'm getting a bit hot in the car. Maybe like that fellow or that whoever it was, that person said like, is there no fucking happiness? Is there no go and have a look at my watercolours. Beautiful, beautiful, lovely. Special messages. Have you seen my black and white series? Fucking brilliant. I know. And everyone says, oh, like, oh, this one is stunning. This one is gorgeous. You fucking painted them. Why are you saying it's stunning and gorgeous? Well, because nobody else is going to, like, support. No one else is going to. Do you know what I mean? In the art world, like Damien Hirst, he's got fucking galleries behind him, mate. He's got a fucking whole machine. Do you know what I mean? And there, you see all those big artists with all the multi-millionaire artists who get all their work. Russian oligarchs, mate. Dasha, Abramovich's wife, loads of fucking money. They're pouring money into the art world. They don't help the artists who are struggling. That's why I would rather be on my own. I'd rather see these videos that I make. I only like put up the watercolors. All these videos, I do it because I love it. I do it because I want to do it. Yeah, loads of people on the internet do that. I'm a fucking artist. I'm not fucking around on TikTok. I do put up on TikTok. I'm not fucking around on TikTok. Oh, look at these fuckers. Look at them. Ooh, ooh. Hold on to is that a train or a bus? They went to fucking Eton, mate. They had to do like special lessons when they was about 11. If like you sent the army in and everyone's been killed, what do you say? What's your reaction? Oh, fucking. He was out in fucking Ukraine. Look at him, the pig fucker. Is that got a filter on it? Because that head, is that his body? Because that head don't look right. Been retouched. Look, it's like a fucking painting, mate. Someone's painted that digitally. Is that a word? Digitally. Someone's painted that digitally. I don't know how you fucking say it. See, now you're fucking laughing, aren't you? Fucking lying in your fucking bed. Look at the fucking mammon and gammon. I got a fucking painting it. Like that was in the newspaper once, and I painted it and I called it Mammon and Gammon. Yeah. Posh and Beck's point too, Mr. and Mrs. Beck's. Brooklyn Becklin, first son, married the daughter of an American billionaire. Is the world. He's fucking good luck to the fella. He was like running around East London kicking a ball. His mum and dad cutting out the fucking every little picture of him, scrapbooks. And like they just saved it all. Now his first son is marrying the daughter of a billionaire. Oh, yeah. I know, because it's all about who's worth it, isn't it? That's what I said about the royals ages ago. Do you know what I mean? And Rishi Sunak, his budget this week. That's what it is. So when he gives tax breaks to like the bankers, when he gives tax breaks to billionaires, when he gives tax breaks to massive oil companies that got so much money, they said they didn't know what to do with it this year. When he does that, what he's saying when people are in poverty, what the Tories are saying is they're asking a question. And do you know what that question is? Let me tell you, are you worth it? Are you worth it? That's like when the Daily Mail, when Brexit was going on, they juxtaposed pictures of Brexit and pictures of people fleeing war, people drowning dead at the bottom of the sea. They juxtaposed Brexit and that. Now you've got Ukraine refugees, and they still don't fucking. It's not good. It's not good for our core voters. But what they're saying is, are you worth it? Are they worth it? It's sad, isn't it? That somehow like it's what's worth, because they were going, oh, there was they're evacuating the maternity hospital got bombed, and then the Tory MP was they were saying, yeah, but how are we gonna? Yeah, but they could come here on a worker's visa. If it's in season, if it's in August, they can do some fruit picking apples. We need lorry drivers. Yeah, fucking hell. The world is fucked up. Like loads of people fleeing war, they come through different routes. And I've been over to France in the refugees centres, like centres, fucking in the woods, because there's no diplomatic exchange, like Eritrea, Afghanistan, Kurds from like Syria, Iraq, Iran, Turkey, people fleeing fucking persecution. And if they come through to Europe has the borders closed, not to Ukrainians, but to like fucking refugees. They built holding centres. Pretty Patel and that, they want to build like holding fucking places like Guantanamo Bay, like to hold people fleeing war. But what I know that there's loads of boats and people trying to get to Italian island called Lampedusa, or coming from, like, we blew up fucking Libya. Do you know what I mean? And loads of refugees have used this route to escape and drowned. And like off the coast of fucking Sicily. You know, I've been to Sicily. Nono was from Sicily. You know, it's a beautiful place, Sicily. Sun, sea, fucking culture. It's got Greek, fucking Roman. It's got fucking cabbages, cauliflowers, big as like fucking. It's got fish. It's got fertile soil where they grow fucking oranges and lemons and fucking olives. It's got an abundance of food, an abundance of culture. It's got fucking family. It has, and it's a beautiful place. And people are drowning in the fucking sea, mate. He's worrying about fucking in Ukraine. Okay, fennel, egg, and mozzarella gratin. Fennel, I love fennel. Fennel, you go to Sicily, mate, you just walk along, this fennel's fucking, it's growing wild everywhere. I mean, everywhere. Uova alla contadina. So it's fennel, egg, and mozzarella gratin. Yeah, it looks, is that the one? Yeah, what's in? No, that's another one, but that's the tomato one. Uova alla contadina. Oh, it's all eggs. Artichoke and ricotta. We stuff artichokes, mate. Red pepper and feta fritas. I make the best red peppers. I just put them in the oven, grill them, and I take them out and I peel the burnt skin off and I just leave them and let them go cold. And they're kind of like sit in their own juice. Add nothing to them. It's the sweetest tasting, my red pepper dish, which is just like red peppers. Astonishing. One of the nicest things you could ever put in your mouth. People always say, are you a Cockney? Why do you talk like that? I was born in fucking Clapson Pond, mate. Salvation Army Mothers Hospital for the poor mothers. Sound of the Bow Bells. Don't at me. Grew up in Peckham and Camberwell. Okay, nobody's going to see, this is culture. Let's see whether we got anything. Barry Humphries. He's going on tour. He's 88, mate. Good luck to the fella. Right, what's that there? Mr. Darcy, Mr. Arcee. It's the battle of the costume drama lightweights. Bridgerton and Sanditon. Bridgerton is practically humping itself across the ornamental trellis work. I watched the beginning of it last night. It's shit. I did watch the first series for some research, cultural research. I watch anything. Did you know I went to the theatre? My friend took me out to the theatre the other night. Do you know what I went to see? Saturday Night Fever. Saturday Night Fever. Fucking unreal, mate. I couldn't believe it. Because you know when a song comes in, yeah, I'll keep you happy now. Tell you about Saturday Night Fever. It was at the Peacock Theatre, part of Sadler's Wells, over in Holborn. Big theatre. Anyway, we got tickets. She's got a special app. You get £15 for the tickets. We got a pizza when we was out. It's my first night out in fucking, since I can't remember. Anyway, we went to see Staying Alive. Saturday Night Fever. He was with John Travolta. The guy won't know John Travolta, just saying, but he was good. But Saturday Night Fever, it's sad. He's from an Italian Catholic family. His dad's a drunk. His mum besotted by his brother who became a priest, and he quits fucking, he comes home, he says, I don't want to be a priest anymore. I see fucking what the Catholic religion is like, and I don't like it. I see what the restrictions it puts on people. And his friend kills himself, but he in all of this misery, he goes out to the disco and he's a dancer, and he walks in, he's got the fucking clobber, mate. There's one bit, they do it in the theatre, but I watched it online on a little clip on YouTube. He's walking around in his bedroom in black pants. He gets fucking big collars on. He's got fucking, his strides, his trousers, they're like about like from the waist to like the bottom of the crotch. It's like about that long. Fucking proper trousers. But then, like, I mean, there was a lot of dialogue in it. And all he wants to do, he wants to win this competition. And he finds this really good dancer, this girl, and like they practice loads. But she doesn't want any love in her. She doesn't want a relationship. She just wants to dance, and he's really fucking pushing her. Do you know what I mean? And she just refuses to get in it. She just wants to dance. Anyway, they go to the competition, they win it, but it's been rigged. He said it was rigged because the judges were Italian, and fucking these two dancers who were, I think they were like Hispanic, Puerto Rican, or they were really good. Anyway, they give Tony Moreno, John Travolta, or this guy the other night, they give him the trophy, and they give him the money, and he just gives it to them. He walks over and he said, no, they are the winners. And he's so fucking poor, he's just been sacked from his job, and he gives it away. It's amazing. Like, I got, like, every single time, like, a track kicked in, you know, when the beginning of a record starts, I still call them records, you know, the beginning of a track starts, you go, oh, I know this one. It was like, how deep is your love? More than a woman, staying alive, staying alive, staying alive. Saturday Night Fever, there was fucking Disco Inferno, it was a hit on every track was a hit.